I hear you, little dog. I hear you, little dog. I hear you, little dog. It sound cute.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught here by Bell.
Oh, nigga.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Hello?
A little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there.
You got these ducks early in the morning, my days off. So, another duck, another dollar.
Space for the running game to get operating.
Another duck, another dollar.
Half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hold on, some phone about to die.
I thought Trees was gonna be out here too.
Yes, she got the job.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper.
I thought she lived in Orlando.
With a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. Here's McCoy.
Duck ass, nigga! Duck ass, nigga! Let's fucking go! He's a fucking duck, bro! He's a fucking duck!
From 2 yards out.
No, man, that nigga jumped out 16 zip. Now the nigga crying like a
push it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on
the sideline. I'm making get off the game like I made trades off the game.
Yeah, could you feel the X?
Nigga jump out, they shit sweet. But he can't crank up at halftime, baby. He can't crank up at halftime, baby. Huh?
They already had it lined up. Never even got
What's up? I'm coming Tuesday.
The uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I tell you what's up with that shit, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And you try to get in? How you trying to get in your period on?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay then, be ready by Tuesday. Man, get a nigga a fucking kick return, bro. Let me get a fuck that nigga a kick return. He's so a sorry ass duck ass nigga. They always say fucking duck.
Yards on the kick return. And the Rams are gonna jump back in.
Duck ass nigga.
And now a timeout's going to be called here. I think it was by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this second half.
Get that duck off the field right quick.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead.
It seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's McCoy. Well, now they'll try the end around. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Okay,
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
If you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle him and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes forced out to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll run on first down. It's McCoy, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes is for his running back, McCoy. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Charles, defensively, one timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brian Crowd, you got to look at that kick between the sorry ass duck. Yeah, nigga, run that shit back for this, nigga.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Here's Gurley. And some room to work. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 34. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Room here to run. Touchdown.
Yeah, man, that nigga on 100 rushing yards. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
His 2nd touchdown of the
fucking
afternoon.
Nigga, that fucking kick to the save, yo, duck ass.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Then they get you as a kick between him, fuck ass. Say, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, suck, bro. You got to save it, man.
Set to begin this drive, and there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Clay Matthews in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. To throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
Send that shit back, nigga. Send that shit back, nigga. Send that shit back, nigga. Fucking suck. Nigga, you suck, nigga. You fucking suck, nigga.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Send that shit back.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go.
Man, send that shit back, nigga. You gotta say it. You gotta say it at the end, nigga. You ass. Nigga suck. Alright, ooh. Bro, you ain't good, bro. Yeah, them nigga, I know you for the lose. He trying to start some fuck shit. Sorry, ass duck. Yeah. Hey, alright. Coming right now. Coming right now, duck. Duck ass boy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm back, bitch.
Not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
They'll run with Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
I can get the 5 yards back, bitch.
Throwing on second and 14. Prescott. And boy, that one drops in.
He said, "Make my fucking 5 yards back."
Sooner, it may have been a fumble. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away.
Right here, like he'll hit me now.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. Go, get out there. 44, 46.
Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Mike, 180. Here we go. Check it back.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Watching that play unfold or watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
This is caught inside the 15.
Yeah, like, nobody can't get to the fucking QB, man.
But not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. On the run, this is Hilliard. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On third down, Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You got nothing. Kill.
Elliott running right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Shit. Kill. We're going to 54. Under. 63.
Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Check.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott dancing to his left. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Go. 46.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. All right, CD, let's have a little fun. Now that we're into October, I'm going to give you some AFC teams. You tell me quickly, contender or pretender. You ready?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's start in the East. Buffalo.
Contender for a wild card spot.
Okay, how about the Chargers?
Pretender.
AFC North, the Steelers.
Contender because the AFC North is a jumble.
Okay, and then lastly, let's go to the South, the Jacksonville. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb 77 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
What they got you at?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see?
Are you still your first job?
Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening, dog. This is not my side of town, nigga. They gonna throw meat over here, bro. It's not where I'm supposed to be at, bro. And then I can't even sign into the system, dog. So my job's taking extra long because I got to get TSC to do everything. Fuck this shit, bro. Look at this bullshit, bro.
Damn. Easy, they say your shit been lost. You heard me?
Huh?
I'm talking. EJ. Yup.
Look at this shit, bro. This some bullshit, bro. Got that the shit all in the motherfucking trees, nigga. It's fucking woods everywhere, nigga. Goddamn. Look at this shit, bro. Fuck, bro. They think a nigga finna boy. They think I'm finna walk pole some shit, bro. The walk pole in the middle of the motherfucking trees, dog.
Where the fuck you at?
Bro, this is like, I don't know what the fuck. This ain't just supposed to be St. Augustine.
Nah, where the fuck you at?
Bro, they got me in the fucked up part of St. Augustine, dog. The first house I had was green. That shit was straight, dog.
Bro, I'm trying to see where the fuck you at, though.
Bro, look at this shit, dog. Motherfucking chopper up there, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
You they put the job on hold then.
Man, the last time put that motherfucker on hold, bro. And then whoever the fuck this James Hayes or Chris or whatever the fuck this dude is gonna call me because I sent him a text message, put me on site, and it was like 2 minutes. Nigga, and I come in, I'm like, damn, where the fuck the cap at? So I stop for a second, I'm looking for the tap, then this pussy ass nigga gonna call me, talking about, hey, I'm getting calls, and this. Man, I was like, man, I'm trying to find you gotta make customer contact before you do anything. I'm like, man,
Send it.
fuck out here, man. This shit look like it's impossible to motherfucking do, bro.
Hell nah, bitch, man, you got connection, nigga. Stop playing me, nigga.
Bro. Hey, man, I'm about to call this lane.
Man, stop playing, man. Alright.
Yeah.
Man, stop playing me, bro. You ain't win that game, nigga. Man, stop playing, bro. Nigga, that nigga unplug his shit because he seen me about to snap on his, I don't know, bitch. I don't know. That's some shit EJ do. I don't know, fuck, pick that power playing booty hole. Then they called me, he put to quit the job and shit.
that step. All my skills calculated on that step, nigga. Remember that. I'm the one that stepping, nigga. I'm a step. One thing I'm in London, got my beat. Big boy diamond. I saw me changing the climate. She like the way I be vibing. This ain't a career. I saw my TPS permanent. Bought a new gun and I dirtied it. I'm a burglar and a murderer. Try me. I'm a burglar and a murderer. Try me. Big boy diamond. I saw me changing the climate. She like the way I be vibing. Big boy diamond. Be that new lady with
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
That nigga snap.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
He's got daylight. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Kamara, 69 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
EJ, time like you replay.
Well, they didn't get the wake-up call before the game. They got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms.
You ain't no shit on the scooter, nigga.
Whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2.
On the shooter, on the quarter. I got to hold with the bullet.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. Sheds off the tackle. Oh, and Nelson space to operate. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 53 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A run. It's Murray. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run with Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, Murray. And an alley to run. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. Cross.
Kamara.
Check.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive.
He's coming. Slam. Zip it. From the rep. Let's go right here.
Here's Kamara. Try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now Bridgewater. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And Lutz's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that?
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Cameron Jordan, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield off the play fake. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Here's Jamie Gillen now. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Kamara now to return.
Damn!
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Check. Back. Check 15. Check.
Now Kamara. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check safety.
A give to Kamara running right.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Bridgewater. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check back. Kill. Squeeze. Check 52. Check it out. Undercrush.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
I'm coming after you.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater.
Letting one go deep, and he's got
Let's
it.
fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch them.
I'm some slime shit. I'm a slime bitch.
Take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee,
he
get
did not
out of here,
slime. That's why he came in, get some nigga like me.
But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
But he ain't
Will it be
slime.
angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one.
Lay that shit down, nigga. Lay that shit down, nigga.
Gain up to the 26. That's it
I
for
think
the
say
first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
You get mine because you on the grind, man.
Coach, thank you, and we
I
welcome
fucking big
everyone
bitch.
back for
I don't feel
quarter
bad about
number
fucking
3.
big bitch.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead
She
and
give me
set
tricky
to
when she
receive the
beat me.
kick.
Ooh.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
Give it a pick.
Create more
Go for the pick. He fucking sucks. Go for the pick. He fucking sucks.
About teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from
Now
the 25.
that's it, nigga.
Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards to throw Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now Mayfield.
Oh, fuck out of here, bro.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Again, it's Murray. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the safety creep. Check. Chongo. Stick guy. Check. Hey.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Again, it's Kamara. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let's go. 44. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Check three.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's
man, block the nigga, dude.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. Murray has the first down and more. Latavius Murray. Touchdown. New Orleans. Latavius Murray. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And again, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Set, 180. Check, 53. Real. Push him back.
Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right.
Fucking boom!
As he's taken down, Demario Davis gets to him well behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 17 yards. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. On the return, it's Kamara. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario,
go on, bitch.
First downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends.
Go on, bitch.
You're kneeling down.
Don't quit, bitch. Bring ass here, boy. Bring ass here, boy. Don't quit, boy. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you got going on, boy. Fuck your thought, boy. Bring that ass back here, boy. I ain't done with you. I ain't done with you, boy. We 1-1 right now, nigga. Fuck you, man. When you beat me twice? Bruh, you lost connection, ain't my fault, nigga. You lost connection, nigga, ain't my fault, nigga. Yeah, 1-1, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I don't know shit, nigga. You were 14. What you talking about? How? It was only the second half, nigga. Alright, I hear you, nigga. You ain't win the game, though. The game finished, so it 1-1, nigga. Coming right now, little nigga. Keep that same energy, boy. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, little nigga. $50. What the fuck the boy thought it was? No, but I thought you put the Benz up forward, nigga. That nigga said, fuck that shit. Fuck the nigga. Fuck the nigga. EJ thought this shit was, boy. Right, 50 seconds. Take your time with you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints.
Now, why the fuck they all got me receiving the ball,
Here's
bro?
the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started.
I trained with some far
away
play
from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is what I'm gonna do with a nigga right now.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
The coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Play action, hit them over the top.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Yeah, they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Toss play, Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Open man is Michael Thomas. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Running with Kamara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. It's Hill, complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And he finds Cook. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on 4th down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on 4th down, the better your odds, the better your chances of succeeding. But let's face it, most teams are not going to go for it twice on 4th down in the first quarter of a game. I mean, we might not see it 2 more times all season.
Here's Murray running right.
Why the fuck
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on 1st down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let him come get the quarterback and dump it off. There could be some room to roam.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater again has it complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. Going for it has paid off twice already on this drive. Can they convert again on 4th down? Let's see.
Oh, he dropped my dope.
Goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott.
When we see those runs to the
duck, you fucking duck! You duck ass nigga, you a fucking duck, bitch. You be cracking for a cut, nigga.
And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
Trying the left side.
Damn, block that fuck nigga.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he
Got
goes
me
down
fucked
right
up,
there.
nigga. He want me to kick a field goal like this ass, nigga. You know, big DK, nigga. I make it big crack, nigga. Oh.
Kamara trying the right side.
Come on, Camaro. Fucking move.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more.
You're a fucking duck, Camaro.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Bridgewater to throw it.
Bro, come on with this holy shit, bro.
And he's got the first, but we also have a
Push
flag on the
I'm
field.
still for making, nigga.
And they're already walking backwards.
Man, I always on this fuck shit, man. Nigga about to crank on this sorry ass nigga.
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment.
Always saying this dope.
Bridgewater now. Thomas. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 there in a New Orleans first
use
down.
a bitch. Fuck you mean, boy. Fuck you mean, boy. Fuck you mean, boy. Fuck you mean, dog. Fuck you mean, dog.
Second quarter, 2
Fuck
minutes
you
to
mean,
go.
dog.
Tie ball game.
Oh, man.
We remind you that coming up at
Man, they
halftime,
duck,
we'll take you
man.
to
So they
Orlando
duck.
and
Yeah,
Jonathan
they'll do out
Coachman.
here.
Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no
Oh,
touchdowns
man.
as of yet on either
Roll,
side.
man.
So his job's a little bit
Roll
easier
call.
for this halftime.
We don't care about the fucking hole, man.
Yes, we do.
On second down, Kamara.
So
And
he
he'll
a
get this one
duck.
down to about the
So he a
17.
duck.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third
That
and
nigga never
about
since
5.
38.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so
All right,
far?
popping out of hey, jigging on the biggest.
Because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when he clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
This is Murray. And they're going to lose
We
some
ain't
on this
kicking no.
play. Being
We don't
knocked
kick
back to
field
the
goals.
18.
So we ain't no
Now
fucking
the Cowboys
pussy
gonna
hoe.
burn the first of their timeouts.
We go for it,
As they
nigga.
stop it with
I don't
exactly a
live
minute
about
to
it,
go
nigga.
before halftime.
The fuck you mean, boy? Smoking on the crack got you out your means, boy. Oh, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that.
And they'll try for it here on fourth. Bridgewater and company stay out there. Throwing is Bridgewater. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I take my time with ducks
Saints gonna
like
call the
you.
first of their
So you a
timeouts.
fucking fuck.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a
I don't
minute to
gotta rush
go
like
in
50
this
Cent.
first half.
What's for a nigga?
They'll try to run it in with Murray.
Why that
And
nigga
he'll be
stay in the
stopped
fucking
just outside
game,
the
bro?
5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Again, it's Murray. He'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Playing with
A
that pussy nigga?
6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put
Gotta
themselves
push down
in
when you
front
bite.
now. See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Like, DJ, crank,
Return here. He'll be stopped
DJ,
just shy of the
playing fucking,
25
playing
at the
duck, DJ.
24-yard line.
Crank on that nigga. Back on that nigga. Cause he crank
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Ooh, you watching niggas, you watching duck
And
taking
it's
over
something
there.
that's safe. It's something that's been done many
Okay.
times.
Okay. Okay.
I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does,
You
that
right?
will alter my strategy and potentially get me some
No.
points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first action.
See what they how to smoke
Good
out.
run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come
Yo.
back to you.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's
Not today.
incomplete.
Not
Clock
today,
stops with
Robbie.
10 seconds left. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's
On
second
baby
down.
On baby though. On baby though.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Sorry, nigga playing with his life. Sorry, nigga playing with his life. Nigga thought DJ was a motherfucking cupcake, but he got his ass beat by a cupcake.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for
I'm
quarter
a
number 3
nigga.
here.
I keep the keys
Both
on
teams
me.
appear ready for the fight
Copy
ahead,
this
and we
cable,
resume
man, nigga.
action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for
Yeah, I ain't
and
playing my
taken.
nigga.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A first down carry by Elliott. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott.
Shit, nigga.
Saints. A.J. Klein. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll run it with it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Fuck
no,
yeah,
they're going to
nigga.
say he's short of
Shit,
the line to
overdone.
gain. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
What's up, big dog? Yeah, I see what that was. You said it's on the Sunday, right?
On 3rd down, Murray. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations.
54, right there, 54 right. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
They're going to try and throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down throw for Prescott. Looking deep. Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper. 48
I fucked up.
As they are an extra point away now
He looked
from
off
tying
that.
this
He looked
football
off that
game.
shit. He's so proud of it, all right? Nah, not me my safety, bitch. Stop playing, man.
We're all tied at 7 apiece.
Nigga, you see, he does, he can't, he be praying for shit. I ain't worried about it. He be praying for shit. I move my safety, bitch. What's good? You think that's some lucky shit?
He's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
All right. He can't stop me, so I don't care. He can't stop me.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points over. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On the ground, Camaro. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A man who's been busy this Camaro in. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, but that nigga, but the way he said this shit like, bitch.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
No, man.
A toss to Murray. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. They go with a fullback line. For a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be that time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys.
Fucking call, bro.
Now, depending on situations, you can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
48 for Mike. Watch the curve.
To throw, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mike, 54. 54. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
From the gun, Bridgewater, escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook.
Fuck you mean, dog? Fuck you mean, dog? Fuck you mean?
And the Saints have taken the lead.
Tell me what it was, nigga. You seen it? What was it? Was it a three-out jack?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of space and audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that
EJ, bro. We can't act like you know we have some fuck shit before.
Not just a big play.
EJ. Hey, EJ, bro, go talk to Madden about that shit. I ain't make this shit.
Charles be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, and have to make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
See what they working with.
Have great confidence having
throw that pit, bitch.
Time out.
Flush to his right, and that's incomplete.
Why you want to throw that pit? Why you want to throw that pit? You just throw that pit.
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
What you gonna do, Duck?
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it. And
I was gonna say, bitch, you gonna play on inches, nigga?
Run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that.
I was gonna say, down, Duck got hope.
Stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, he a dub. He a dub.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Running with it.
It's over with.
He went backward.
It's over with. Duck. Try again, bitch.
Not able to get it past the mark.
Try again,
The
nigga.
Saints are going to get it back and in great
Shit,
shape.
over with, nigga.
So they'll
You all know it's over with.
now
Now he got
from the
quiet.
33.
Hell, I'm with the touchdown, nigga.
Run. This is Camaro.
Oh!
Lost the football. Cowboys have recovered.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were what was really called
Oh my God! Oh my God!
the football.
Oh my God!
Not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning?
Oh my God! Like, what was that?
Costly turnover. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Trying to lay one up.
Oh, he gonna get it back from the Duck.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh yeah,
It's been
oh
this
yeah,
way
oh yeah,
most of
bro.
the
Gucci man
afternoon,
took no
hasn't
cap
it?
off
The
that song,
secondary,
bitch.
it really put this receiving core on
I don't know.
lockdown.
Listen, they
Some
work together
Gucci
like a
and cut that no
basketball
cap
team
was on
that's
that shit.
playing
They took him
excellent
off.
defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And
Gucci's
especially
song,
against
bitch.
deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Yeah, Gucci. I don't know.
Prescott from the
What's
gun
going
on
on?
3rd. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Bitch.
And
No,
that'll wind
bitch.
up incomplete.
Bitch,
Play call there.
it's a
Now it's
dot.
4th down.
And guess what?
This
Hey, guess
defense
what,
is
nigga? You
continuing
a
to contest
thot.
every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look,
You
it
a
doesn't matter if
thot.
you're playing man or
You
zone.
a thot.
Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
That thing is over with, but you know it's over with for your bitch. It's over with for your bitch. They gave you hope, but you couldn't motherfucking do nothing.
They've got the slim
They
deficit.
gave you hope, but you couldn't do nothing. They gave you hope, but you couldn't do nothing. Cause you a duck. You a fucking duck.
Let's just
I
say
got a truck.
that with
Hop
that
in my
call,
truck.
Me and the
Duck.
head coach will agree to
Duck
disagree.
ass. You know it's over with now,
He knew
bitch.
he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed
I'm
out.
gonna make a
So I
touchdown right now,
guarantee he
you
told his
bitch
defensive
ass.
coordinator,
They even size
"Have
you
your
like
guys
that.
up and ready. I'm going to go for it here.
That's right. Why y'all still got this fire nigga in my game?
It's a loss of a yard there. And it's 2nd
Oh,
down.
are you saying
Need a
that?
quick stop. Offensively, maybe he
I don't want to brag about it. I don't want to brag with people in home, but yeah, he did his thing though. He did his thing though.
Sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance, but in this case, it's a matter
Wrong.
of trust. How much do you trust?
Wrong, some of the hardest shit, man,
You throw the
dude.
ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock.
What they say? Go ahead,
All
nigga.
for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good.
Cuz nigga, I'm a goat. I'm a goat, nigga. I'm a goat, nigga. I'm a goat, nigga.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hey, stop crying, nigga. Hey, stop that crying shit, man. Try again, nigga.
Following the penalty, it's Camaro.
Try again, nigga. Don't cry about it, nigga. Do something about it.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key
Can't be
keeping
crying
the
like a
football
bitch.
is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball
I
from
hear you.
him. Since they've seen him drop
I hear you,
it
bro.
before,
Thanks, man.
everything
Thanks, man. Thank you.
They need that turnover.
I don't know what they got asking out there.
No.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running
Ooh, don't
high.
get
The
mad,
tensions
nigga.
are the same.
Be happy.
Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Again, it's Camaro.
Get quick in it,
His
nigga.
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
They'll try to right side with Murray.
Oh, more try to run some shit over there, then. He just try to run some shit over there, then,
on
nigga.
the tackle. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball.
Friend,
they have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Don't be mad, nigga, dog.
Down to the final 2
You
minutes.
know they say, nigga.
One-score game.
You win some, and you lose some.
So it's
but we get to play another day,
we
nigga.
get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the ground, this is
That's my fault. I might be fucking up my own runs, nigga.
Short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Yep, 2 back-to-back. You know, I go back-to-back.
Well, no shock here for the 7th
Hell
time
nah,
in this
on the
game.
wrong one, nigga.
It appears they'll go for it on 4th down.
Nah, Big was up 14. Big was up 14. You lost connection, bro. Yeah, the game wasn't over, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga. You lost connection. Yeah, nigga, your head, nigga.
Now Bridgewater. Complete. The Saints' decision to go.
Oh, the nigga that fucked up my pass. That nigga wide open, too. Push the hole wide open. Do the hole wide open.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their...
No shit, nigga. No shit, nigga.
The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He'll look to throw.
Safety, bitch!
Jenkins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches.
We talked about things they want to accomplish. That's a safety, bro.
I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of his end zone, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. 17 seconds now on the clock here. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Oh, that nigga, don't quit, bitch. Don't quit, bitch. Let me get my touchdown, pussy.
With such little time remaining.
You're a duck, nigga. You're a duck, nigga. Crack, 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 crack. He was under pressure.
So this
nigga,
one fairly well in the bag
nigga.
as they take over with a 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara.
Yeah, that shit, nigga. Yes, I took that. Thank you.
I think this one's going to be a face mask. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Oh, no.
Now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Bridgewater.
Cool, I got my touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn.
Can't hold that nigga down forever, EJ.
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out.
You a dog. You a dog.
Up to go for 2.
You a dog.
He shakes him off. And he's
face mask. Running back.
He was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flag.
Bill, don't quit the game, nigga. You a bad. You a bad. Hey, EJ, I go back to back. Hey, EJ, hey, no, it's not, been 2-1, nigga. It's 2-1, nigga. It's 2-1, nigga. Bro, no, bro, 2-1, nigga. The fuck you talking about 2-1, nigga? Bro, you on connection, bitch. Bro, how? The game wasn't over. The game wasn't even over, bro. Where's the 2nd quarter, bitch? No, it's not, nigga. No, it's not. No, it's not. You got connection, nigga. The fuck? The fuck? The fuck? No, it's not, nigga. No, it's not, nigga. No, it's not. No, it's not. Bro, you keep saying that in your head. Bro, you not connection, nigga. 14 the second quarter, bitch. I had the ball, nigga. You not connection. Ow! Bro, no, bro, you not connection, bro. I sit that shit then, nigga. Cause you a vibe. You a vibe. Man, send that. Man, come on, send that shit, nigga. Send that, get the ass whooping again, nigga. I whoop your ass all day, nigga. Free ass whoopers, fuck you. I got some. Yeah, no, ain't no 2 out, bro. Hey, 50, bro. Hey, 50, bro. Don't believe that, bro. That nigga. Hey, bro, it's on the second quarter, bro. Bro, Adrian, bro, second quarter, bro. I had the ball. 14-0 second quarter, bro. Hey, 50. Hey, 50. How many times nigga jump on me, bro? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. It's 2-1, nigga. It's 2-1, nigga. 2-1, nigga. About to be 3-1, nigga. Nah, bitch, will be 3-1, bitch. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't seen the game. He couldn't do shit. He couldn't stop the run, nigga. Cause he... Bro, come on. What? Nigga, you sound stupid. All you 2 running backs. You sound... Bro, you sound stupid. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Bro, the fuck you run, nigga? I hear the ball the whole game, nigga. You duck. Alright. Alright, Duck. You said that last game, Duck. Whatever you lost. Cause you a vibe. Hey, I won though, nigga.
Crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building.
I'm doing it, nigga. I am, nigga.
Chicago, as their guys get set to
you got Chicago? You want ass whooping.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He got no life. He got no more life. His soul took it.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I took that boy's I took that nigga's soul. Alright, I hear you. No, the fuck it's not, nigga. I ain't gonna tell you no more. I ain't gonna tell you that shit no more, 50. 50, I ain't gonna tell you no more, nigga.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray.
Bro, I still got Murray in. Alright, let's go, bro. Got the wrong nigga in, bro.
Not a big run on the first play of the
man,
drive.
Shut your duck ass up, nigga.
I mean, it was a bad play. Sometimes you just try to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Let's put that team on the front. Check 4.
They'll run it for the first
duck ass nigga. Duck ass nigga. That was not it, EJ. That was not it, EJ. That was not it, EJ. EJ, that is not it.
And even 60 yards.
Can you abide?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. Hey, tight down. There you go.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I'm wondering if they might need to sub him out for a play or two, because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
The ass
they
like his man, like ice.
Well, different result. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Kamara. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1.
I wonder if I can feel gonna be so sorry.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
I hear you, Doug.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
You a dub. You go crack.
Let's go now. Come on, Henry. 58. Come on. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, kid. Tighten up. 58.
On third down, here's Kamara.
Fuck ass
He won't
nigga.
have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss
So
really
you a
sets him
dub.
back now for second
You a
down.
dub. You gonna lose.
At the 7-yard line.
Ain't no damn tie breaking, nigga. That duck ass nigga losing.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Whip. Watch the whip. Spawn. No. Alert flat. Checking.
Off the toss, this is Murray running right.
He called me bitch.
And he'll be
So we had
outside the
that.
5
Oh, we had that
and
fuck
6.
nigga.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Third and goal for Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to drop
Why
it
you
off
cut
to
my
the 4.
shit?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
58.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2.
I forgot I had this nigga. God damn, 50.
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
I forgot I had the nigga on my team, man. Sure, nigga ain't gonna force shit,
No
nigga.
movement from the
Gonna
field
force
goal
something else.
unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
60 out.
You thought that time out, bitch.
Alpha. 58. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, go.
So here we go on 4th. Hill. And Hill.
Fuck nigga! Hell nigga! Fuck nigga!
Taking
Hell
it
nigga!
from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here.
They're like that. They're like, come on here, come in, nigga. I'm like, okay.
Gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal.
I
There was
did
no
front
hesitation.
load the
Field goal
bitch.
unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message.
Okay,
And the
he a
message was,
vibe.
I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen.
What's up, little
Go ahead
baby?
and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust
Man,
my
beating
defense
that
as
duck
well.
ass
They
nigga
don't
again,
get
you
it.
know.
I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in
You know
them.
they gave us, I told you, they gave us an hour lunch, so I go back at 4:13.
Here we go. 70. Indy.
I'm still at the goal, like, I gotta...
First carry now for David Montgomery. And this first play will get him back.
He said, I've been talking about, so, oh, would you bury me? I feel that
What?
like my real loud me. He old. He an old member. He is very old because I was helping him. Because he tried to buy
$3,000, but that's going to be in.
bracelet for his girlfriend.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
And he was like, if I didn't have a girlfriend, I would marry
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a
That
football
shit
guy,
crazy.
that's a pretty run
Yeah.
because everyone is in sync
Right.
right there. Obviously,
Nah,
the guy
bitch.
carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now
Throw that pick,
Trubisky to
bitch.
throw. Pressure
Fuck, nigga.
comes, and Trubisky goes
Yeah.
down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I came from rat to riches.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chicago
ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
Nigga tripping.
Now, boy, got a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Steps away to his left.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Bitch ass getting 21, bitch. You getting 21, bitch, besides me with this sorry ass team, duck ass nigga. So you a duck ass nigga. I got a duck. I got a macaroni in your little ass nigga. I got to put some macaroni in your life, nigga.
On first down, Murray.
Oh, I'm gonna do that macaroni. Oh, I got the macaroni in my ass.
5 yards is the tally on first down.
Nigga. Lay your ass down, nigga. You sleepy.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
And the reinforcements come
in for the first one. This sorry ass duck ass nigga. Who the fuck rolled this duck ass nigga?
1 yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I hear you, duck. You a vibe. I hear you, duck. Cause you a vibe.
They haven't made much of this great
duck ass nigga getting mad when they can't keep up.
Here's 3rd and 6. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Buying time to his left. I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster. They'll try and run for it. Finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
He's a man with the first
loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
Big 3 points, right? We get more than 3 points.
He felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
3 points, bitch. Turnover points, bitch.
There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
No 3 points, nigga. I may need that in, nigga. I don't know. Cause behind that shit going, it might be a 21, nigga.
Made him kick the field goal.
Hey, I don't care. Everything add up, nigga. It might be 22-0, nigga. I don't know, nigga. I don't know, nigga. But nigga, you gonna get his ass whooping though, nigga. On baby them, nigga. I'm whooping your ass, nigga. You a vibe.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
That factored in.
I do. I think.
Oh, my God!
39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down.
He said they be getting me lucky shit.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
What I throw that shit, nigga? I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass.
Fans fans a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as well. Jonathan Pitchman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
but, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's got his tight end, Burton. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. To the end zone, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. Back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Trubisky got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cordero Patterson there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He's going to look for one deep left side here. In a heavy traffic. Jackson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now Trubisky on first down. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Trubisky will throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half responsibility. Your job to stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Hey, you're a duck.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Check nickel.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual
for
the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. They try again with Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Play action. Now Trubisky. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the left side. No coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
14 yards is the pickup, first down.
He a dog. He a dog.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Kamara.
Fuck no sport.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he'll 25 before he's out of bounds. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you...
Now he's free. The 20, 10.
You need some milk, boy. Boy, you need some milk.
Massively increased his production in this game, and
Milky, milky. Boy, your ass needs some milk, boy. I'm calling your ass little Mickey Ray. You my bitch. Boy, this shit over with either, boy. Three times in a row, nigga. You can't even say shit now. Big 3 word, bitch. You believe the nigga? You might be a dog. You believe that nigga?
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to put the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
I got mind control over Debo.
Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of...
Nah, EJ, you thought you had it, nigga.
And see if we can move forward.
You thought you had it, nigga. You little thought.
Go to the playmakers. That one a first down pickup.
Okay, you a thought.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Being chased out left. Gabriel on the good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll let this go for the end zone. Man, that's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. 36 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point
But see, if you see it matters. That matters. Do for those niggas back too.
And now things get a bit more interesting here.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Flute shit.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Flute shit. They're cool though. These take the real shit.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
You can't stop my nigga.
And they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing.
Boom!
Managed to get
You know going for a bitch.
5-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. First down, a run with Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's
linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. That's to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 30 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation. You're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I don't need field goals.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Bridgewater to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and
they're not there 32, nigga, bitch.
To be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of Davis. when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought you were going on the field, but okay.
Man, 2-2, nigga. 2-2, nigga. Lucky ass nigga, that lucky ass touchdown, bitch. You fucking suck, nigga. Nigga suck, nigga. Bitch, you did, but that gave you so much lucky shit in that second half, nigga. Bitch, 2-2, know what the fuck you talking about, nigga? Man, bring your sorry ass on, nigga. Bitch, no damn 32, nigga, 2-2, nigga. Duck ass, nigga. You know, hey, fifth, I know that. Hey, fifth, I know what crack that nigga on. Nah, big 2-2, nigga. Alright, man, let me get my Ravens, man. Get my Ravens, man. I don't know, fuck you so punk, but yeah, I'm about to put that fire out right now. He gonna get quiet. You know, he just get quiet. Keep that same energy, little bitch. No, get quiet, bitch. No, get quiet, bitch. No, go in your little cave when you start losing, nigga. Bitch, it's 2-2, bitch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta.
Hello, man.
We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm going for the kill now, bitch. 2-1 zip now.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run for the 1st time with Devontae Freeman. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. On 2nd down now. It's Freeman, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Wow, he was fuck.
So
Get the fuck out of here.
line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. Snead's got it. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want, they go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback, no chance on that 4th down.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Tack.
From the 24, Ryan going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got Sanu. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Touchdown yet, bitch. All that talking you doing.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
To throw is Ryan. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Patrick Owasor. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, team. Gonna be a long day on this.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
He can run for it, and he will. And now look. And the Falcons grab it. He cuts it down, and he's got some room.
You fucking done, bro. You done, bro.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Did you see that shit?
And he has great speed.
Did you see that shit?
Once he got it and took off, there
Yeah, man, that man came to run. Touchdown, bro.
The play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defense.
Bro, touchdown, bro. This man doing that fuck shit, bro.
Bryant's extra point up and good.
Bro, that's fucking lucky, bro.
Score 7-0. And you
50, bro. You seen that shit, right? 50.
Here as the kicks away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 30 yards shy of where he would have been.
Look at that pop me heavy there, then, boy.
They'll start at the 21-yard line.
Fucking
The
suck,
Raven
nigga.
offense set at the line for this next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
The turnover differential.
without a doubt, because when we see that, it pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Call it a loss of 6.
Look at that pop me, nigga. Shut the fuck
It'll
up.
be a 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating
Bro, they fucked me over. This
The
up,
Ravens
nigga.
on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Tight dog, tight. Wait. 39. Set. Tighten up. Whip.
On second down, Freeman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. 68 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
I ain't quiet, bitch. You suck. Let go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Forced out to his left.
Yeah, cool. Roll, Lamar.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back. He's got a man. Complete. The big fella, the 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone. Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, as the first half is winding down. As they are now
shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And
shut
it's
the fuck
now
up,
13-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Wide open, bitch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, you saw that, man.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff, it's Freeman. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ryan finding Julio out wide. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. On 3rd down, Jackson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
We got 4. We got 4. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. On the draw, this is Ingram. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Jackson now on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. He finds Roberts, complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. And now we won't see a play on first. Down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And an alley. There goes Mark Ingram.
Fuck nigga what? Fuck nigga what?
Touchdown.
Fuck nigga what? Fuck nigga slide. Fuck nigga slide.
As his guys can now take the lead with the extra
Hit
point.
Z's.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping.
Hit Z's.
The
Fuck you mean,
level
nigga?
may not have been there. I agree with you on that
I hear you. I don't care. Fix it in, nigga. Fix it in, nigga.
They're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh.
Right that to the one, bitch.
And this will not
Right
be
that to the one, nigga. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut up, nigga. You ain't gonna win, nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga. You ain't winning shit, nigga.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
57 to the mic. Hey, let go.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to let the
John.
And that'll be incomplete.
Fuck nigga playing with his eye. Fuck nigga want to die. Fuck nigga playing with his eye. Fuck nigga want to die.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. There wasn't the line that jumped that time, the 2nd level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. 2nd level, probably because they moved up to the 1st level. That hurts them.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. 60 yards, and the Falcons have retaken the lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Ryan, under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Back now in Atlanta, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down. Ryan, flush to his right. Caught by Sanu. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any...
And his pass is intercepted.